I just wanted to do another live today. It's yeah, it's been one of them weeks. So, but today we do have the A cup. Oh. Now, as they say on meetings, like when I'm at work, we'll leave it a few minutes for people to join in. Oh, don't know, it's a bit warm today. So, but yeah. Anyway, how you doing? If you're watching on the replay, where were you? But anyway, we do these little ad hoc ones, so I like to surprise people. But yeah, so if you do come on, give us a little like, tap the old screen, all that old kind of thing, and yeah, far away with some nice, friendly questions. There you are, we got the no swearing, and let's keep it clean. It's a family channel. So, but yeah, any questions you want to ask me about the channel, about me, and if I can answer, I will. And yeah, you may catch me as you're heading on home. That's into drive time. But anyway, shouldn't be watching lives in the car. Oh dear. So, how has everyone been? Hope you've all been good. All been nice to each other. So I've been at work today and done some meetings, and we've done lots of other bits and pieces. So and we got some bits done in my lunchtime as well. I like to be non-stop. And it did start off today. I thought it was going to be one of them dull, overcast kind of days, but it actually came out okay in the end. So, and it's now what's it saying, 22 outside now, which was a surprise. Didn't think it'd be that hot, but yeah, we're in that lull period, didn't we? So, Southwest Carpenter, how are you? Thanks for popping in. Do you know toads were the world's first ever pets? No, I didn't know that. So, but thanks for sharing. Where do you find all this wisdom from? No, I wasn't aware of that. So, or is this from Disney? Hi there, Marlo and Maisie. Hi there. Hi, Islam. How are you? Where are you from, bro? I'm from the UK, and from the East Anglia area. You may be able to tell from my accent. Controller play. How are you? Do you know you're the best? But yeah. Anyway, Freddie. Hi, Freddie. We're in the UK, in East Anglia, on the sort of bit facing France, Denmark, well, I suppose Denmark kind of area. All right. Sneaky boy, hi, how are you? Taylor J. Barrett, loving the Slimmer World achievements. Yeah, unfortunately, they're not mine. I like eating, so they'd be my wife's. So, yeah, they're not mine, but she's done very well. Thank you. I'm also okay. UK, yep. Sneaky boy, live in the UK as well. Well, we've got a few people in the UK, and that's good. We'd like to go worldwide. So, Cadorg, are you on the register? What register's that then? Don't forget, we like to keep it clean here. I'm from Bolsover. Taylor J. What do you think of Reform UK? We'll see. Time will tell. Like I said, we don't really do politics here, but I suppose at worst it can't be any worse than what we got. So I'm from Birmingham. Okay, yeah, I've not been up Birmingham for a while. We have family at Birmingham, but yeah, not been up there for quite a while. Joe Stonker, how are you? For popping in. What do you think of London? I'll leave that as no comment. I'll leave that with you. do you like Muslims? Not really going to answer that on here. We're not doing that sort of chat. So we're here for friendly banter. So yeah. Search miles over and see how far it is. Okay, yeah. Well, I will do that once I get off here. So, Hamak Kumar, how are you? Yes, I'm not bad. See all these people coming in. Yeah, let's have some friendly banter. We don't do politics. There's plenty of politics channels on here, I'm sure. This is more walks, having a nice little chat through and having a cuppa. So, where am I from? I'm from East Anglia. We'll say we're in Norfolk, in the UK. So, don't want to give too much away, do we? If not, if I give too much away, you're not inspired to come back, are you? Tea or coffee, which is better? Well, that depends. Now, that is the question you've raised there. Now, I do like a Starbucks and a Costa, although actually, I do prefer a Starbucks a bit more. But perhaps more tea, maybe. Yeah, perhaps more tea, but yeah, I'll have the odd coffee. You live half an hour away from me. Oh, right, okay. Well, I'll give you a bit more, Freddie, all right? We're in Norwich. What's my favourite place in the UK? I've been quite a few places. At one time, I did live in Essex for a while, for about 3 years, I think. Just over 3 years. So, I don't know, there's lots of interesting areas. So, I wouldn't say I've got particularly a favourite. So, I kind of just wander through and plod along as we do. So, where are we? Yeah, read that. Oh, True Brits have Costa. Okay. Yeah, it's mainly because I got quite likened to that dragon fruit drink thing they do at Starbucks. Although it's quite expensive, but it's quite nice. So, but yeah, I don't mind Costa. I mean, I'm not really coffee connoisseur, so I'll leave that for the experts. Have you got a hobby? Yeah, it's doing YouTube. And it is a hobby because I'm no expert at it. I'm still trying to learn as we go. So, although we've done 200 odd videos now, so I suppose we're getting somewhere. Taylor J. Brown, all the way from Oxford here. Oxford now, yeah. I don't think I've ever. I think I've been close to Oxford, but I don't think I've ever been. Maybe one day. Who knows? Jack, hi mate. How are you? Keeping well? Good to see you and seen you for a while. Say hello to Jack. I gave him. I believe I gave you a hi while I was in Cape Verde, didn't I? Oh, let me have it. Not literally. I've been doing some moves in my lunch hour. So while I'm trying to clear a house out, so I quickly went and done that. So now Oxford. Now, isn't this a place where they don't let you do a lot? Can't really talk too much more about it, but that's just what I've heard. So, but yeah, I wouldn't mind having a wander around. Maybe one day, who knows? Cup of tea, yeah, we love a cup of tea. You did? Been away, sadly. All right, so where have you been then, Jack? Anywhere good? So, Marlo Maisie, how was your day been? Very productive and a lot to do. So, and we'll be catching up with a bit more work tonight. It never ends, really. So, lots of admin to do in my Monday to Friday role. Obviously, I'd like to do YouTube 7 days a week, but unfortunately, without lots of sponsorship, that ain't going to happen. So, so we'll, yes, so I have a normal job. Well, I say a normal job. I have a job Monday to Friday. So, well, I say Monday to Friday, I still have to do bits out of hours and all that kind of thing as well. Actually, I'm on call tonight, so yeah, haven't forgot, boss, if you're watching. Taylor J, yeah, we can't do too much. No, that's yeah. Well, we won't discuss that here anyway, Taylor. So, but there, never mind. We will all get there in the end. I'm sure there'll be changes to come yet. I'm sure you guys will see more than I do. What's my job? I'm actually an operations manager for a security company. So can't say any more than that. But yeah, obviously I have lots of staff, lots of sites, and yeah, lots to do. So more said on that. Yes. Oh, let me have this cup of tea. Cool. I do not feel really dry today. I don't know if because it's definitely got out a bit warmer. I took kind of all day to get there, so good job. Good job. That used to be. Unfortunately, with lots of changes, like in many businesses, unfortunately, there's been cuts, and we've got lots more to do. So. Best biscuit to Dunkin' tea. Well, I'm not really a biscuit dunker. My wife is, but I'm not. I'm not really a fan of it myself. Just to be miserable. So I suppose maybe a ginger nut kind of thing, maybe if you did have to do it. But or rich tea. Who knows? Chris, how are you? Nice to see you pop in there. So cool, let me have a slurp list. I'm really dry as bloody hell today. It's one of them days really you think, cool, you could get a litre bottle of Coke and just down it all. Oh dear, look at that, 7 likes. That is great. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to share me around your socials as well. So yeah, I did want to go out and do a video this week, but I've just completely been so maxed out with work. I've not had the time, unfortunately, so I do apologise. So I thought, oh no, I'll do a live instead. So it seems to be a lot of guys like me doing these lives. So and I keep having requests, can you do another one? You know, I've only got so much to say. But there, you've seen a ghost at work before? Not at work. But yeah, I am a believer of them, and I have seen stuff. Yep, and I did have that what they call the gift. Is it? I did have like it's sort of in my several years ago. So yeah, I am a believer, and it is kinda in the family to have that gift. So yeah, but I definitely have seen. To say I've seen a ghost in front of me, I have seen something at the Tower of London. And I saw it at, if you, I don't know, I can never remember the name of this tower. Basically, if you go to the Tower of London, there's a building where Sir Walter Raleigh was imprisoned in. And that's where I saw legs wander across a room. And I saw it plain as day. So, yeah, but yeah, definitely. I'm sure when you go around these buildings, actually, it's luck in it. But there you go. But yeah, did see that. I'd like to say I was seeing things, but I literally saw it plain as day. I wasn't even expecting it. So, but don't forget, if you chat to Brian Cox, old professor, apparently that never happens, and they don't exist. Anyway. Nothing better than just a funny chat. A British guy who puts a smile. Well, I do like to. I even when I do the walks, and I do watch other people's videos. Some of these really big people, and some of the smaller channels as well. I prefer to support the smaller channels, but I try and do it as a mixture of doing the walk and a little bit of banter, a little bit of light humour. And if not, it just ends up being a bloody keynote speech, doesn't it? So, what you see, were they wearing shoes? Yes. Now, if you think of, now, what period would that be? Would it be like 16th century kind of clothes? As a guess? Something like that, anyway. Either, yeah, I think it'd have been like late 15th, 16th century. So I definitely saw the shoe all the way up to the calf muscle, calf muscle, up to like where sort of the knee, so foot to knee kind of what I saw wander across. So, but yeah, it was that kind of thing, and no lie, you saw it plain as day. And within, I don't know, a few seconds it had gone again. But it was, you wouldn't cut, well, I suppose because I've had that kind of gift, so you get used to seeing it, kind of thing. But I don't normally see it like that. I don't normally see it projected like as what you think is a ghost in front of you. So that was a new one for me. But I mean, that was several years ago now. But yeah. Hi Marlo and Maisie, how are you? Popping in again. So, but yeah, very interesting, Chris. So I could waffle on for about hours and hours of what I have done in the past and what I did pick up in the past. Perhaps we'll do that as another live one. But I mean, like I said, I don't feel I really have that gift now. Every now and again, I'll get a little bit of it. It'll just sort of suddenly appear. But there. Anyway, good little talking point. So. Yeah, do it one day. Yeah, I will. We will do that, and I'll try and kind of chat through as much as I can remember some of the stuff that I've done, because I've done readings for people. I've been on a few workshops with some leading mediums. So yeah. In fact, actually, if I don't know how much unless you follow Chris, but I did do a workshop in Norwich once with oh god, I don't know how he's named then, and I forgot again. If it comes to me, I'll let you know. Give me a few minutes. Tony Stockwell, that's it. Yeah, just come to me. Yeah, I did a medium workshop for new and beginning people in that world with Tony Stockwell. So check him out. English guy. I think he's from Essex area, but really good guy. So yes, definitely. That was a very, very good workshop we did, and there was quite a few of us there, and we all got pulled out to do different bits with Tony. Really good. We don't have ghosts. I'm in Australia. Oh, right. Only about 50 years old. Well, yeah, I suppose. I was talking about that on the telly the other day, that you kind of don't realise, I suppose, history-wise, how young Australia and America and that kind of is. So, well, thanks for that, Andy. That's quite good. So, thanks for that comment. That will, yeah, I'll leave that with you. Oh, don't time fly? Look, nearly been on here 20 minutes. So don't forget, we normally do about half an hour, and then I will leave you lovely people in peace. So just like to show my face every now and again, especially when I can't get out. So but I will get out the weekend, and we'll get a new place done. So not sure where we'll go. I'm slowly working through my list. I do know, Big Car Guy, how are you? If Mars was like Earth, what happened to all the people on Mars? Good question. I will leave that to the scientific experts on that. But very good question. And is it going to happen here? Who knows? I suppose me in my 50s, I suppose I don't have long left anyway. But I mean, you know, at least I've left you plenty of videos anyway, keep you going. Yeah, no, good question. You should do one in Oxford. Yes, yeah, I would like to get about more. And that's a real shame, because I used to kind of be down that area. I think that's slightly just out of my boss's area, because the big portfolio lot I work in at work, I think we kind of sort of scoot just under Oxford, because we sort of cover sort of what M25 North, sort of Watford and all that kind of thing. So, but I think Oxford kind of comes under the next director's area, so let's not we just miss it out. But yeah, I will certainly think of that, Taylor. Do the university walk in Oxford? Yeah. I'm thinking of doing this in Cambridge as well at some point, because Cambridge is in my area, and I do need to do Cambridge at some point, because I'm normally at Cambridge once a week. So there's lots of places on the list, but I'm trying to find also these out of the way places, because as we've had this chat before, obviously there's a lot of channels do all the big places in the area, so and I find there's a lot of places, and I've already been thanked off one viewer for going to their village to film, and they didn't think anyone from YouTube would ever come there. Well, they have now. So that is part of my channel, to go to these places that kind of get missed out of YouTube sort of mainstream. So no one's safe. You may be in a little village, and I may appear one day to come and film. But yeah, we will be around doing different places. So like I said, I've got quite a long list to go through. So, but I do plan on being at King's Lynn soon, because I have got another segment there to finish off that I never did do. We'll be doing that, and yeah, and some other places as well. So, and don't forget, next Tuesday I plan on being out, because it's our 1 year anniversary. Yes, our first year on YouTube. So we are going to do a live, so put it in your diary. We'll do it about this time. I think about 4 o'clock-ish, something like that. We will do a live out and about to celebrate our first year on YouTube. Not sure where we're going to go, but I'm thinking of heading out to the coast, and we'll do it from there. So yeah, put it in your diary. Bryden, how are you? Donated £15. Okay. Dina, where that's donated to then, mate, because I don't have anything set up on my channel, so it may well just be going to YouTube. Because unfortunately at the minute I don't have enough subs that I can set anything up on my channel. And Dina, what, to be honest, I've never ever wanted any of you guys to particularly, I'm not doing this for money. So it'd be nice to get lots of views, it'd be nice to get lots of subs and get lots of time to what was I going to say, it'd be nice. I don't mind getting the monetization side of it to a point, but I'm not particularly doing it to make money out of it. So it'd be nice to get the subs, because that pushes your channel around in the videos. But I've never done this to bin my job and just do YouTube. Yes, it would be great in the dream world, but I don't think I'm that good, and I certainly don't think I'm good enough to do that. Donated $69.99. That's wonderful. I'm sure YouTube's actually going to love all this donation coming through. But thanks, guys. Oh dear. So, where are we? 23 minutes in. Look at that. Right. Now let me finish this off before it gets really... Actually, no, it's just warm. Literally just warm. Funk Monk, how are you? Ain't seen you for a bit. Keep them register. Not really. So, but yeah, how are you? Hope you're okay. Right, let me just swig this and cheers. Oh, that's better. But yeah, we'll have some more older buildings coming. I've got some derelicts coming up as well. And like I said, I did want to get out to do this castle last week, and unfortunately I just got so busy, and like I said, I was unwell last week as well, so that didn't help. So but we will get a castle done soon. Like I said, I've got a few on the list that I want to do. Actually, I've got three castles I need to do. So 10 minutes and then it's 5, so you can have a pint. Cool, if only, eh? Yeah, we'll do. I've got too much to do tonight, so and I've got some work to catch up on tonight with. So, oh dear. Maybe, Taylor, in November I'll have a pint, all right? So, what is your pint of choice? Pint of John Smith's, extra smooth. Not had one in from it. So, yep, hi Funk Monk. Little hand for you. But yeah, we'll perhaps have a pint in November. So, because I'm actually on holiday in November. As I said on the last live, we're out in the country filming for a whole week in November. So I'm sure we'll get a pint in then, Taylor. Oh dear. But yes, classy. Guinness is the best. Yeah, my daughter has that. I have had Guinness, but I think that was in my younger days. So it's okay. I wouldn't say it was 100% my kind of taste, but it was all right. So yeah, AE. Did she say she was 12? No idea. Not sure what that is. So, but here we're just here for some friendly family banter. Nothing else. Unless you want to ask me bits about the channel or the walks or any future walks. So, best chocolate bar. Right, now you're talking. Yeah. No, I've always loved a Boost bar. No, I don't mind a dairy milk. Well, thanks for that, AE. So, but there, never mind. That's that one gone. Always a bounty. I know it's controversial. Yeah, no, I do have. Actually, I had a bounty the other day. We kind of had a pack of them. Well, not personally me, just eating the whole pack, although it was tempting. But yeah, we did have a bounty the other day. So we'd had a long day, and it was time to have a sit on the sofa. And yeah, we had a cuppa and a bounty. Oh dear, never mind. So, right, we'll do about another 4 minutes, guys. So if there's any other questions you want to throw out there, or anyone, I don't know, I'll do it at this point. I like to do it because it does mean a lot. I just want to thank all the people who have subscribed to the channel, especially if you're watching this on the old replay. And thanks for any new subscribers as well. You really do help the channel push it around. And don't forget, it's cost free. So I don't charge on my channel. And I don't intend to either. So I've got about 0 chance of ever being famous. So I'll leave that for the boys who just do YouTube. So, but for me, it's a nice little break to do YouTube, and it's quite fun as well. So, and if it helps push some bits about, then that's all good. All good. So, thanks a lot for subscribing. Really appreciate it. So, and like I said, if it entertains you guys while I wander around these places, and while I enjoy the very rarely, but we do get some interesting comments on people who don't quite like how I make things and film it, and don't bother to research it, but read the channel details. It's not a history channel. We're here for the walks. It's a walking channel. And I'll just tell you what I see when we do the walks. And don't forget, when we go to places, I want you to do what I do when I get there, where you just turn up and you don't know nothing about the place either. And we're all here to learn together. Now, if I do get some, and I do get some good comments where people give me some really good local knowledge, which is great, and then that shares it with everyone else who may watch that video later on. So, but I'm not here to do research before I go. It's not going to happen, and I don't script anything either. So don't do scripts. That's if not, that ends up, you might as well just watch telly then, mightn't you? We're here for the fun of it. So, but yeah. Right, okay. Well, I will do 1 more minute. If there's any more for any more, any other questions you want a quick fire round. But if not, I will leave you lovely guys in peace. So, and I think what I will do, I'll put the kettle on again. But yeah, we will be at the weekend, so I will bring another good full length, a feature length video to you all. We'll find somewhere to go, somewhere nice and new. And don't forget, I always try and go somewhere different each time. So it breaks it up. But anyway, thanks for everyone today who popped in, said a hi, give us a sub, give us a like, give us a wave. And yeah, thanks for coming in. Really good to see lots of people popping in and having a little chat with me on here. Like I said, we will do one of these again. Yeah, and you, Funk Monk, have a good day. And a great weekend if I don't hear from you. Like I said, put in your diaries. I think we'll go for 4 o'clock next Tuesday, and that will be our 1 year anniversary on YouTube. So, but yeah, thanks for everyone who's supported and who's subbed the channel. It really does help the channel along, and it does mean the world. Anyway, I'll leave you in peace. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Chill out. Forget about everything. And yeah, take it easy. And I will see you guys in the next one.